Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing something different. I've never really intended for this channel to just be unboxing videos. It was always gonna be like a vlog channel where I just kind of daily life things that I'm still like building up to. And I thought this would probably be a really awesome way to include that or move towards it, work my way up to doing more vlogs, being comfortable behind a camera and just like a daily setting where we're not filming, but it's just like a, you know what I mean? Like build my way up to there. And I think this is like a wonderful idea, especially to like kind of look back and reflect on things that I really enjoyed for each month. And there are actually quite a few things. It's not going to be a huge list. This probably isn't going to be a super long video. So I have it all on paper, sorta in an orderly fashion, but not really. The first thing that I want to talk about are these lipsticks. I am obsessed with the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipsticks. I've never been a makeup person, like ever. I'm still not really a makeup person. These make me want to do makeup. I've always been like an eyeliner person and sometimes a lip stain or lipstick. My lipstick choices were usually either red or black. Never crazy colors like this. I am wearing Low Pony right now. That is this this pretty lavender purple. It's very bright, very neon. I love it. It, I think, actually flatters me for some reason. It looks good on me. I don't know if that's reflecting on the camera or with my attire options, but when I put it on, I think it goes really good with like my eyes and my hair color. So if I pair this right, maybe with the right outfit, I think it could do me really well. It does make my teeth pretty yellow, unfortunately. In certain lightings it doesn't, but I'm sure right now it probably is. But I absolutely love these. I love them so much. I started getting some of the summer limited edition collection. I have the 714 Watermelon Soda and Queen Bee. I probably won't ever wear Queen Bee, but I think with these are like on a collection level for me. I would love to have all of them, even if I don't regularly wear them or have like, I could always find a reason to wear something. I've been thinking about maybe getting into wigs, like crazy colored wigs, because I'm not good with hair upkeep. So these would be perfect, honestly. Some of these colors would go really well with pastel color hair, and that's kind of what I'm into. Grays, very pastel blues, purples, greens. So those would go really well with it. And the reason I love these so much, they are liquid to matte. They are absolutely like flawless. They are kiss proof. They are not makeout proof or any other proof, but they are pretty transfer proof. They don't come off when you, like, even if I were to smear it and it would transfer, it still looks nice on my face. It still doesn't need like a touch-up. That's wonderful. And it's just, I don't feel like I'm wearing anything, which before, like, the black lipsticks that I have are very oily, and it's just, I'm always consistently needing to pay attention and make sure that I'm not messing it up if I'm wearing black lipstick. Eating is out of the question. Drinking is pretty much out of the question. I'm not someone who likes to retouch their makeup, so these are wonderful. I'm very pleased as punch that I purchased them, and I plan on purchasing more as they become restocked, because there are quite a few colors that I would like to get my hands on. Scorpio, Dirty Money, yes, I need them in my life. So the next thing that I really have been loving in July, and it's not exclusive to July, but like I've pretty much found my, I guess, shower routine. I am a Lushaholic, so I have a lot of Lush products. I love their bath bombs, I love their lotions and their conditioners, and I love their products so much. So I've been trying to find like my soap, conditioner, and shampoo because I'm kind of a person that likes consistency a little bit, especially with products. I like to switch it up every now and again, but I'm pretty much someone who wants to stay consistent. And I think I'm getting pretty close. If not, like, I've found my products for showering. Fairly Traded Honey. It is a shampoo from them. American Cream, which is their hair conditioner. And I'll talk about them in a minute. Yummy Mummy, which is a limited edition, I'm pretty sure Mother's Day, if I'm remembering, because I think I got it in May. It is their body shower cream. It is to die for. To die for. I had a little tiny, one of their, like, I don't want to say sample, but like their smallest container of it to try it out. I fell in love with it. It was limited edition, so I bought the biggest that there was, and I'm now just starting to use it because I have finished my, I had a couple different, I think they're 3 ounces worth, 3-ounce bottles, to test out. Like, I'm trying to, like I said, trying to find which one is for me, so I had a couple different ones to go through, and coming back to this now, it's just like, yes. This is my scent, this is my everything. It's great, it's wonderful, it matches my lips. Purple is my favorite color. So that is a plus. I think I see actually a little bit of glitter in there, which I never noticed. It is described as the mother of all shower creams. Fair trade organic cocoa butter, tonka. I don't remember 100% what else is in here, but it smells so good. So good. It's like the sweetest flowers and the sweetest, oh my god, it's like candy and flowers mixed together, like a honey. It's so heavenly, and the only thing I can say is the next time it comes back, I hope the formula is the same, because apparently last time it was just a gel. I love the cream. It lathers really well if you use enough. Sometimes I do have an issue with lather if I'm not using enough, but I do want to kind of limit how much I'm using so that I don't go through this. This needs to last until next May. The next thing, it's always going to be a staple, is American Cream. It's described, there's hair on it. It's described as strawberry vanilla milkshake. I don't get that at all, but it is a wonderful, wonderful smell. And the last one, again, Fairly Traded Honey. I started this with one of the 3-ounce bottles. I'm pretty sure they're 3 ounces. The smallest one, and I wasn't 100% impressed. I don't know if maybe they left out an ingredient, but it was so liquidy. It was like putting water in my hand. It was almost like slapping an oil into my hair. There was no lather, there was nothing. I didn't feel like I was getting clean, but I did have a feeling that it had something to do with that. I don't know if it maybe separated on the way here, or like I said, someone forgot an ingredient, but when I popped it in the fridge, it did turn into the consistency that I think it was supposed to, but the next day it was back to normal, back to what normal was for it. And I wasn't gonna put it in the refrigerator every day just to wash my hair. Thankfully though, and it kind of confirms my suspicion that an ingredient was left out, this is perfect. The smell is better, I think, and it is the right kind of jelly, if that makes sense, consistency. It is definitely a shampoo consistency. It is so good. It smells just like honey. Like popping open a fresh thing of like that bare honey. It smells just like it. Maybe a little bit stronger. I don't know, maybe organic honey smells different. But it pairs so well with American cream and Yummy Mummy. And if you guys couldn't tell, I'm someone who likes sweet scents. I'm very foodie. I like to smell like my food. I like to smell like what I eat. The next thing that's related, I guess beauty related in this, is this Lotus Knot Pure Natural Skin. It is 100% rose water. I'm pretty sure they steam the roses in the water, infuse the water with the scent. Roses are my favorite scent. My favorite flower, my favorite smell. I smell like a rose when I put this on. It's like perfume. It stays for a really long time. It sticks to your clothing. It's not super overpowering or powdery or anything like that. It smells just like if you were to smell a bouquet of roses. Okay, so the next thing that I have on this list is books. Not really books, comic books. We've recently, I don't know if you can tell, come into a butt ton of comic books. And I guess this goes hand in hand with like July TV shows. But Preacher is one of the ones that we happen to come into. And I absolutely love Preacher. It is one of my favorite things. Hence being in here, duh. But it is just so tongue-in-cheek. I love it. It's so hilarious. It's so good. I don't know. It's so good. Watch it. Honestly, like watching it and then being able to get this, it was like, whew, whew. Thank you. And the next one that I have on here is the Wonderland series from, I think it's Zenoscope. Yes. Now, Zenoscope became like my favorite comic book company after I read the Return to Wonderland back in, I don't even know when, like high school days, so years and years ago. And I recently decided to kind of get back into it because all I read was Return to Wonderland. And surprise, surprise, there's a whole thing on it. Like, they're still going with it. This is the omnibus. This is a collection of all of these stories. I think the book is too thick, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna get worn and torn and just destroyed as I go through it. But I'm not here yet. This was preparing. Right now, I'm currently doing the original Alice in Wonderland, the Grimm Fairy Tales, and I'll then move on to here and work my way through this. I also have the House of Little, which is like mini little stories that take place, not the main characters, but people after the main characters kind of leave the house that like Alice and Callie and everyone live in. To explain it a little bit better, Return to Wonderland isn't about Alice, it's about actually her daughter, Callie, who is the black-haired girl. So it's her story and adventure after Alice kills herself. And the first one goes in depth of like Alice's adventures into Wonderland in this sick, twisted world. This is not your typical Alice in Wonderland story. It's very gory. There's a lot of nudity, a lot of like not super covering on the clothing, a lot of torn clothing, and just guts, gore, just wonderful, horrible creatures. It is so up my alley. If you like horror, if you like Alice in Wonderland, if you like comics, this is like, these are stories for you. They are so, I don't know if they're 100% like great in the writing, but I love renditions of Alice in Wonderland. I love Alice in Wonderland. I have so many different Alice in Wonderland things, different reading materials and media materials, reimaginings of it. I really enjoy reimaginings in the first place, but Alice in Wonderland has always had a place in my heart. So it's just very, very good. I recommend it. if you enjoy those kinds of things. So now I do want to talk about TV shows that I'm currently loving. Of course, like, I think this is pretty much on everybody's July favorites. Stranger Things. Stranger Things it's fantastic. The acting is so good. The atmosphere is so good. I like even the monster. Like, I don't know what their budget was, but they did a really, really nice job. Everything is so great. They picked really, really good actors. Even like the kids. Like, the kids are the stars of the show. They are so good at what they do. They portray all the characters really well. I fell in love with all of them. And I had a few moments where I was like, where I just lost my shit. Where I could not stop myself from crying. It's so emotional, but it's like one of the best sci-fi horror thrillers that I've ever seen. And I've been like reading about it ever since we finished it, and it is described as they wanted to put enough in it and make it feel like you're watching a movie instead of a TV show, and 100% they did it spot on. I felt like this was a very just long movie. We didn't want to stop every episode, we just wanted to keep watching, but we decided to pace ourselves and split it up a little bit, so that it just wasn't gone, because it's only 8 episodes and it breaks my heart that season 1 is done and I don't have Stranger Things in my life anymore. But I'm pumped for season 2. If there's a season 2, Netflix would be crazy not to renew it. It's so good. Don't have any... I do have a movie. I think it's called Piranha Women in the California Avocado Jungle. Guys, this movie, I want to own this movie. It was hilarious. I think it took itself seriously. It was just like feminism and putting down men and just like over the top extreme. It's just some of the things they were saying in there. It was just, oh my, I was rolling on the floor laughing with how ridiculous this movie was. It's definitely not a good movie, but it is so hilarious. Like, please go watch it. It is on Amazon Prime right now for free. If you have it, you have access to their movie library. Go watch it. But that was everything in my July favorites video. If you enjoy this kind of video from me, let me know, because I'm kind of trying to gauge what I'm doing with this channel. There's not going to be a ton of unboxings anymore. There will still be 1 or 2 boxes that I do on this channel, but I want to gear this more towards vlogging, which is what this was going to be originally. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!